just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Jimmy Key, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls.
For the Yankees,
it'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bichette gonna have to hurry. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Carter will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Bichette, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit out towards second. Cano comes up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. And who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, John Olerud.
Now to the plate, John Olerud, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Rosario moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box, and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He hasn't had the easiest transition to the big leagues. His stuff just hasn't played so far at this level of the sport. We'll see if he can start to turn that around today.
That's the toughest thing about pitching at the big league level. These lineups are deep. You go through it pitching at the minor leagues, and there may be 4 or 5 guys out of that 9-guy lineup that can really hit. You get to this league here, the highest league, the big league level, 8 of the 9 guys, if you're in a national league, when the pitcher hits. But these lineups are deep, and there aren't any easy outs.
Batting second, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Catcher Jorge Posada, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's set, and the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Carlos Delgado. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Delgado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in, George Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ripped down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch, and this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Greg Nellis. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Greg Nellis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, 26 home runs, and 74 RBIs. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting in, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Standing in, Gabriel Moreno. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bell on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 7.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Ready now, Mickey Mantle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Judge flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, David Rosario, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next for New York, Don Mattingly looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. On the line, that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Mantle is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, John Holder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Carlos Delgado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Standing in now, George Bell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. Mantle is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Greg Nellis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Nellis.
First pitch on its way. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Robinson Cano.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pop commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. A ball and no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Overload is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano gloves it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesse Barfield.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Barfield. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. Nellis over to his left, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Stepping up now, Gabriel Moreno. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Tanaka pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. This is popped up. Nellis has a play, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Barfield is there, 2 down.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Aaron Judge. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Biggio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
Next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This is line to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
digging in, John Olerud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, David Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. As he hits one on a line to left field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jim Mesa will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 58,
Nellis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Carter going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 28 on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now back, the second baseman, Robinson.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Softly on the line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Carlos Delgado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Jeter fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The left fielder, number 11, George Bell.
Stepping up to the plate, George Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Popped up. Posada shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 31. Jesse Barfield.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jesse Barfield, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. He's right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Toronto. They trail 3-2. Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Let's go, James.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he reaches out to fight this one off as the count moves to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A ball and a strike now. Jeter over at second. Gardner at first. 1 gone. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman, number 33, David.
So stepping in, David Rosario in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there for strike one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bichette will put this one away, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, MARIANO, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken high, but for a called strike three. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty B, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Scorched to third. Nellis has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Bud Norris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Don Mattingly, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So digging in now, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is popped up. throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman,
Greg Nellis will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Carter ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Vladimir Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. MARIANO RIVERA takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
MARIANO RIVERA.
From the stretch. Line hard toward right center. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Coming to the plate now, John Olerud. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This is pulled into right. A dive, and he can't hang on. Comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
But there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Judge is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready for another shot now. George Bell has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. One and two now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. At the knees, strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it. But there's his first hit of the game. And that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
1-0 the count. Cano at third. Jeter is at second with nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Mickey Mantle ripped on the ground to first. Olerud is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, David Rosario. Olerud is right there. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 3. Adam Ottavino takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Adam Ottavino.
Striding into the box, Joe Carter. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Right fielder, Jesse Barfield.
Now in the box, Jesse Barfield, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Moreno, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ottavino, originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Mariano Rivera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Adam Ottavino wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.